In this video, we'll build a fire, make some dough, chop some toppings, and make the best pizza. So here we go. We'll start by cleaning the oven. It takes about 2 minutes to shovel out the big stuff. Then we'll use the leaf blower to finish the job. The leaf blower has multiple roles in backyard pizza making. Shoot, looks like I'm out of wood. Use children to stack more. The more your kids are involved, the better the pizza will taste for them. Their reality isn't as objective as ours. I make the dough about 24 hours in advance. We're just mixing water, sugar, yeast, flour, and oil. You don't even have to measure that carefully. Mix the salt in with the flour before you dump it in. If you dump that right in the water, it'll mess with the yeast. Just keep adding flour until you can't stir it anymore. Then we'll add some oil. Finally, we'll dump it on the counter and knead it for like 6 minutes. You can constantly add flour to your hands, but you don't necessarily want to dump more flour into the dough. After the timer goes off, cut this into 3 equal pieces about the size of a baseball. Just fold each one into a ball and put it aside. Whatever fourth piece is left over, we'll just let it rise and bake it right away. It's a good way to test to see if this dough is good. We'll cover the outside of each one with oil and then put it in a Tupperware to let it rise for 30 minutes before putting it in the fridge overnight. The mess looks worse than it is. Just clean as you go. Use a vacuum. Okay, it's time to get this fire going. Start this process about an hour before cooking. Have some kind of a competition to see which kid gets to light the fire. I use the leaf blower occasionally to pump the flame up. It's not just kids tonight, so we're going to chop some toppings. We're going to go with mushrooms, peppers, jalapenos, and pepperoni. You should look up Arnold's Pizza Shop voicemail while you're doing this. We'll use the big peel to launch and the metal one for turning. I've still got that website up, but these things are on back order since I don't really check it that often. We're going to use this metal screen again. I really like using these things. Take your dough out of the fridge, let it rise, and stretch it into a 20-inch pie. You could just bunch up the edges, but I actually cut around the screen because I'm a little OCD. It's really nice to have a perfectly round pizza. Okay, let's put some sauce on here. The pros will just start in the middle and swirl it around to the edges. I'm clearly not there yet, but don't put too much sauce on here. That's one of the big problems that people have. This actually looks like a little too much, but it'll be fine. Same goes with cheese. If you can't see the sauce underneath, you've got way too much. Just do the toppings however they want. There's really no insight or learning here. Okay, go out to the oven and brush away a space for this pizza to cook. My goal is to have the floor of this oven be about 800 degrees. Pretty close. And ideally, I want the rest of the oven to be about 650. These temperatures are hard to maintain perfectly, but you'll get the hang of it, and it's not super critical that it be exact. In she goes. This will cook for about 3 minutes total. 2 minutes as it went in, and then about 1 more minute after turning. I know some of you guys want me to take it off the screen and let it finish on the stone, and you're totally right, but I actually prefer the pizza to be a little floppy, and I don't want that chalky flour texture on the bottom. Again, with the sensory OCD type stuff. Everyone's different. Okay, so this is done. I'll use the first peel to lift up the pizza and slide the big peel underneath to take it out. This is probably an overly complex maneuver. I could just take it out with the screen and all, but I just want to be able to plop it down on the table. After we take out the pizza, we're going to brush these hot coals back over the cooking spot. I want to bring this floor back up to 800 and get it ready for the next pizza. Despite your best efforts, each pizza is going to be cooked at a slightly different temperature. This was actually pizza number 3 in the actual order of things. You should get one of these pizza knives. They're pretty cool. You don't need one of those wheels unless you're making 50 pizzas a night. And you're going to want the control to let everyone get the slice that they want. This pizza was freaking delicious. Time for dessert. Fire is awesome. Thanks for watching.